we're seeing on screen here. Actually, these two are meeting right away, which is or I guess we're actually into the round 2 of things here. This is Ho3K Deven versus Wolf.
Yep. TSG Wolf, we saw it from yesterday's performance in teams. He knows what he's got to do with Sheik for controlling spacing, being able to pressure his opponent and constantly shadow him. However, Deven's playing Kirby, and Kirby, while not a bit of a more seldomly seen character, does have a very interesting matchup with Sheik.
Yeah, actually in the pre-patch days when Sheik was, the dominant force in the meta, people actually theorized that Kirby went even with her. He was like this bizarre top-tier counter pick, and nowadays, he actually does fairly well. He can crouch under needles. A crouching Kirby is just a hassle for Sheik to deal with.
On top of that, Kirby makes excellent usage of Needle Storm, assuming that Deven's able to get the copy ability. While he's not particularly known for utilizing that and more or less using Kirby's shorter spacing tools for being able to extend Kirby's punish game through a lot of combos, Needle Storm provides a lot of long space pressure that Kirby typically doesn't have, thanks to the fact that Final Cutter's Wind Scar is like the only projectile he has normally, and it's not that great of a projectile.
Yeah, but what Kirby does have is, especially at low percents, a surprisingly devastating combo game. He has amazing, just his forward throw is actually his combo throw. We've seen it already this set, and their down throw does a bunch of damage. Pretty soon, we might actually see the up throw from Kirby being a factor. It's when just characters with kill throws in general, especially against Sheik, it's so dangerous. Just having that reliability for killing.
And we see Wolf get the 50-50, and the first blood is dropped. That up air being able to trail along with Kirby's excellent aerial drift. Not so excellent, I should say. Kirby a bit reminiscent of the games that he's from. Drifts a bit slowly. Those 5 jumps, though, come in handy for being able to at least maneuver in the air, though it leaves him wide open, and that's the kind of situations that we're seeing Wolf sort of look for so he can blow up Deven with some damage.
Yeah, and already he's starting to widen the gap. If you are Deven right now, you do not want this to slip away from you. The more and more damage that Sheik racks up, then even if you manage to take the stock, you are forced to approach Sheik, and approaching Sheik, especially if the Sheik is very mindful of how to play the keep away game, that will be closing it out though. Let's see if Deven can manage to even this up a bit. He's down by 53%. Whoa, that was... I'm not even sure how to describe that, but Wolf taking full advantage of his invincibility, both getting needles and an actual combo started. 79% now on Deven, and it just increases more and more, although she can struggle to kill. If you do damage upon damage, Kirby's light, and he can take that stock. She can take that stock pretty early.
Deven now struggling to come back to stage. He grabs the ledge, just opts for a little bit of patience. Wolf returning in sport with a couple of needles just to further this percentage gap that he has. And Kirby not particularly known for being able to use Rage well. It makes his combos a bit more difficult to follow. However, the fact that Sheik is a fast faller allows Deven to still be able to link together 1 or 2 hits if he's managing to follow the DI well enough. We see Deven playing a little bit more patiently, trying to rely more on spot dodges and up tilts to try and match out Wolf's ground-based aggression, but once he reaches the air is where we see Kirby begin to struggle a little bit.
Yeah, and also Kirby's jumps, I believe they actually might hurt him in the 50-50 setting because he doesn't jump that high when he does jump. Like we saw there, that Wolf, even after waiting, Kirby, double jumped, and he still almost could have made it into the up air. And right now, yeah, Kirby's actually getting to that percent where forward tilt might kill. And as Sheik, yes, Sheik struggles to kill, but she can also just play this patient game of, just tack on percent, tack on percent, tack on percent until those really fast moves kill. But that's the problem. When you are not able to close out the stock, eventually you make the tiniest mistake, and Deven getting that grab, up throw, killing so early because of how much rage Kirby had.
Now, Kirby is one of those characters that really centralizes the game plan around punish. You have to wait for your opponent to make a mistake to really just expose them and take advantage of the situation. A lot of Kirby's grab game is oriented around this because of how small his strong attacks are. Like, you have to be in the perfect positioning for that. We see Game 2 bring us back to Final Destination. My guess is Wolf already liked the situation at hand. He was so close to being able to take that first game. Let's see if he makes any proper adjustments to take it back, as he already opens up with a solid 36% on Deven.
Yeah. And actually, speaking of Kirby's short range, I was told yesterday that I believe Kirby's back air is like a negative disjoint, where the hurt box is past the hit box on it. I'm unsure about it, but this is, I believe, what I was told. It's one of the things that, like one of those small things that Kirby players just extra lament.
Yeah, this isn't that easy of a character to play at a competitive level. Kirby, particularly light, but at the same time, not really having the aerial momentum to make use of that lightweight effectively. Just sort of sits there and gets comboed, and then because of his lightweight, he dies at earlier percentages. However, we see that Deven's able to minimize these banes of Kirby by playing a bit more defensively. You see that he doesn't really stay in the air a lot, spacing a lot with down tilt or moving around with shield.
Although those multiple jumps do make it really hard to manage to juggle Kirby. As you see, like, you know, Wolf will get these combos in, and he starts to try and go for these, you know, these juggle situations, but Deven is able to mix him up with how many jumps he has. Right now, Deven sitting at 132. He doesn't... Wolf is definitely not in any danger right now from dying to anything that Deven might try and throw at him. But at the same time, we saw how last game, he was able to live to 150, and then he got that up throw at like, it was like 90% almost, and he managed to take this stock. Ooh. There's some just crazy spacing going on around right now. That down smash almost taking it. Kirby's smash attack surprisingly strong. Stronger up smash than Fox.
He's got good base knockback on it, but the decreased range really makes them a bit more of a gambit. However, sitting at these high percentages with max rage, Kirby's knockback is a bit more of an issue for Wolf. He's not able to clean up the stock just yet. We see the forward tilt almost managing to net the kill off the top, but good DI is keeping Deven in this hit after hit.
Yeah, and we're actually seeing Deven opt a lot for these low recoveries, and Wolf we haven't really seen an answer from Wolf, how he's going to deal with that. Like, yeah, he just constantly, he's going up, you know, coming back to stage, and, you know, Sheik, known for her ledge play, but, you know, she also has some off-stage potential, but there we finally see it. Just really good stuff from Wolf. He had that patience, just keep on going until he finally managed to get Kirby to like 190 where forward tilt would kill. But this is one of the things that actually Kirby excels at. His low percent combo game, especially on fast fallers, is surprisingly strong. It's weird to see this cute little puffball just do that much damage.
And as you were mentioning earlier, Kirby was a niche counterpick to Sheik because you don't often see this character, and Kirby's matchup spreads don't particularly match up well in the current meta. However, it's because of those fast-falling properties that Kirby's able to really take advantage of Sheik. And we've been seeing that throughout the set, that Deven has had no trouble with linking together hits at various distances, regardless of the rage that's on board.
Yeah, and actually, it's another problem that Sheik has is when she's being comboed like that, she doesn't really have any great hitboxes below her. You know, she has her down air, but that comes out slow, and it's so laggy if she ends up, you know, missing it. Even on hit, it can be laggy, and she can get punished. So, right now, actually, Deven has this lead. We haven't really seen him with a huge lead like this in the set so far. And we might actually get to see him play a little bit more of the just the forcing Wolf to approach. But Wolf, on these approaches, is actually getting a lot of mileage, almost evening it up right here. And, you know, honestly, with the right read, Kirby could absolutely die. And Sheik is... But yeah, both these characters are reaching that dangerous percent where if they're not careful, they can drop this early stock to the opponent like that. That was so close. Wow. And right now, Deven is now, you can see him searching for this up throw. If he manages to get that, that should be the game. And the set, let's see now.
He has the throw and it manages to kill off the top. We have the 2-0 finish in favor of Ho3K's own Deven3000. I've got no question in my mind. We'll be seeing a bit more of Wolf later on.
Yep.
The Kirby
I got the Kirby shirt. I believe this is actually the same shirt I wore to defend the North last year. So, you know, just getting that continuity going.
And Deven was the only, was my only match that I casted. I casted him playing against J-Tails. Rip J-Tails. Always in New York hearts. Bless up.
Yeah, but amazing stuff to both players. That was a really exciting match to open up the day. So much of this last hit situation, and I've always contested that that's one of the things that makes Smash 4 so exciting to watch. It's just a game that engineers these, where, like right now, like look how dangerous it is for both of those players. Earlier you saw Kirby at 150 and he managed to get that proper read. So, yeah. We're probably going to be seeing that again and again today. It's every time I see it, just the excitement is palpable. You can see the emotions in the players as they're trying to figure out what to do in that situation where anything can mean an absolute loss. And I'm excited for this.
Oh, is this match actually happening?
Yes.
Is this actually happening?
All right.
Oh my God, dream match. All right, so those of you who are just tuning in, welcome to Defend the North 2017, here with Smash for Wii U singles. And this is a match I've been wanting to see for a long time. We have Renegade's DeBuzz, ranked #1 in New York, and has consistently won every New York event that he has been a part of for Smash for Wii U.
Yeah.
This man is a powerhouse, a force to be reckoned with, regarded as 4th best player in the world.
Yep.
He is no joke when it comes to his Rosalina play, but after talking to him a bit earlier in the event, we might be seeing a few of his secondaries, namely his Olimar and his Bayonetta.
Yeah, I could actually see the Olimar, especially in this matchup, because on the right we have the meme hero, DS main. That is DDD, and only DDD, and only ever DDD. He's like one of the younger players, and ever since he came to the scene, he is a crowd favorite. It doesn't matter. He could be playing against somebody who's trying to win money to save his sick grandmother, and everyone's going to be rooting for